Dr. Colden, I would like to say that I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand.
Uh-oh.
These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
Yes, Doctor.
Damn it. I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those two myself.
I told you not to let her come down. I know. Do it again and I'll report it. I know.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want. I'm going to see if there's sleeping pills left.
Good God. What could this machine be used for?
Bathtub gin? According to his record, the patient seems to be suffering from psychosis. He gouged his own eyes out in an attack of delirium.
It's an ammeter. I didn't expect to see one on this little rock.
Ammeter. It's like an anteater, but it eats the morning hours. Let's have another little look around the place before we go any. Danger, high voltage. Oh, hiding place. Feeling claustrophobic. I'd rather not stay in there.
The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs?
This is a question.
Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine?
What about this green ectoplasm?
Worse and worse.
Oh.
This is madness. Are they seriously thinking of transmitting the properties of this meat by electric current?
I don't know. What meat are you talking about?
This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity. What will happen if I increase the current to the limit?
Should we really be doing that? Probably draw attention to us, that's for sure. Always close doors that you've opened when you're in a place like this. Always close drawers you open when you're in a place like this.
Zoology, esotericism, mineralogy, and a full shelf on cephalopods.
Ooh. What's in the armoire? No. Alright. Nope. Yes.
Sarah Hawkins. She was a patient here.
Sarah Hawkins was interned at Riverside for fits of insanity a while before her death. She wasn't at her first attempt with the fire at the mansion. Okay.
Dementia? Self-inflicted wounds?
A document attesting to the fact that Irene Sanders, wife of Francis Sanders, had her husband interned after he had shown grave signs of madness. In the county court of the state of Massachusetts, for the county of Suffolk, in the matter of the examination and commitment of Francis Sanders, an insane person, to the Honorable Adolph Wardell, county judge of said county. The undersigned petitioner respectfully represents and shows to your honor that Irene Sanders, householder of this county, that Francis Sanders is an insane person, and by the reason of halitosis, is suffering from self-harm, insomnia, and repeated violence, and is proper subject for confinement in an insane asylum of the state, Riverside Institute. Wherefore your petitioner prays that you cause said Francis Sanders to be brought before you at such place as you may direct, and do inquiry made as prescribed by law concerning the matter alleged in this petition. Okay.
Anatomy, anthropology, nothing surprising.
Books any sort of person working in this sort of place might have.
Burns me. I will not eat it anymore. Never again. We must not eat it. They must know that it is not good.
Oh dear. You can't see me. Somehow. You really couldn't. Okay. Another hiding place. Guard right there. Shall we? his rounds.
One, two, three, four, five, six. No, not six. 4, 5. Just a few days to go. Yeah, that's it. 4 days at most. No more. Perhaps less. I think I got the right date. My calculations are always right.
That's good.
It's the date. It's the dates that the spread. That's the problem.
Have I activated anything?
Yes. Most likely. Why? I don't know. Not sure I recommend this course of action. Ah.
It's done. Now for the others. I can still increase the load.
Okay, where's another one? That's what I came in here. Hi, another hidey hole. There they are.
You there, come here. I don't know what you're doing there, but you don't seem to be friends with the nurses. I can help you. Help me, and I'll owe you one.
What do you want?
Sleep. That's all.
Sleep? You don't want to leave?
No. Have you seen the storm that's brewing? I'm fine here. Except for one problem.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah. And in exchange, I can make noise. Lots of noise.
You'll draw the guards to your cell to allow me to escape.
So, you in? Find something to make me sleep, and I'll take care of the guards for you.
Ah.
If I find something, who knows what I'll do.
Don't play the wise guy because you're on the outside and I'm not.
Okay. Alright. Anything on this tray? Nope. Anything in here?
What is well enough inside me? I feel it in my head and in my body. He roars and swells and has strength of oceans. His
Neat.
waves
Yee!
crash and foam. He is my master.
saw me, and maybe not. Okay, they're still there.
Perfect.
What's in store for us in here? Really? There's just an open entrance on the other side, huh? Oh boy.
Control wheel to mount on a plumbing system.
Don't know what we need for that. What we need that for, but
Where do they keep their sleeping pills? Scopolamine, morphine, opium? Nothing but common drugs. My new friend's sleeping pills.
Let's see how we're doing in here. There's no constant sanity meter, so
The green gas leaves from here and it runs through the whole building.
oh. Dr. Fuller, I've repaired your machine as best I can. However, the piping has been damaged and I fear that gas is escaping. I can not do any more in such a short time. All I can do is warn you. If the equipment is put under too much pressure, there is a risk of explosion. Oh. Is there no? So we can blow up the place, can we?
It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hands. A duct.
Quack. Leading into this room from another room.
This valve controls the pressure.
I think we're already under enough pressure. And this valve. Hey. Now.
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Ah. Darn. Then there must be a key somewhere. Ah. Open says me. Ah, there's another thing.
Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push.
Yep. Theoretically. I'm Batman. The original. was rough. Pincers. Haha! Watch out, everybody, not wearing green on St. Patrick's Day.
Now for the next step.
What's that? Snip. Do I want to do this or do I now, or do I want to go back and do that thing first? Let's go back and do that thing first. See what happens when we throw the third switch, or whatever number it is. Not the whatever number it is switch. Throw it, I said!
I can still increase the load.
Oh, I can? Oh, I thought that was the last one. Ow. Oh. Oh no.
Who's there?
Nobody.
Hey, this way. You there.
If I walk.
Hey.
What? Darn.
Just you wait.
I've been caught-ed. Caught-ed. Ah, whew. Okay. Close by. Good. Alright. Don't be such a doofy goofus this time. And everybody after me by the end there. Oh. Hello. Note to staff. Last week's incident caused significant damage to the infrastructure, putting a stop to current experiments. This is unacceptable. From now on, the wheels to operate the gas stopcocks must be kept in the storage room after each use. Moreover, you must keep the register of use up to date. Great. If I'd found it before, it would have let me know where to go.
He'll find me. He can see me.
Let's calm down, please.
No, no! Ah!
Pain is just information, dear Francis. Invaluable information for my research.
Kill me! Kill me!
What?
If you don't kill me, he will.
My poor friend, I fear your mind is lost forever.
Oh. Poor Francis. Stopcocks, eh? We've got to find a switch. A switchy, switchy, switch. Oh, follow the lines, of course. Wish there was a peeking feature like in Soma.
Out.
If I do not stop, he
sleep
does
in
not
here.
catch me. If he does not catch me, I do not sleep. If I do not sleep, I do not see him. I do not hear him. He does not call me. He does not call.
Good to know, fellas.
If I walk, I do not stop. If I do not stop, I catch him. If I catch him, I sleep. If I sleep, am I dead?
Darn, such a long way to go. How about I find a nice little hidey hole? Like Sergeant Schultz, you saw nothing, you know nothing! Seriously, I wasn't hidden enough? Really? Ain't nobody here but us chickens. Ain't nobody here at all. This guy asleep or what? Alright, well, I guess I... Is there another switch in that room? Alright, maybe I gotta make this guy help me first. Alright, I'll overload this thing first. Overload the thing. Get him to make some noise. Open the other switch. Try the thing. Oh, wait, there's a... Ah. There's another wheel. Okay. Where is it? Or is there another one in the storage room that I missed? What did that note say? Oh, hey. Here's the door in here. Jeez. Woohoo! Breviary of Medicine, Tome 1. This heavy tome, the first in a series of 3 volumes, is the bedside book of every experienced practitioner. It contains all the recent advances in modern medicine. It is frequently found in the libraries of major medical universities. It is surprising to discover a copy in such an isolated place as Darkwater. Ah, there's another wheel. Okay. Was there another secret? Or was that it? That was it. Alright. Alright. Game saved. Well. Alright. Wheel 1, I think. Wheel 2.
This lever must turn on the gas machine.
Indeed. Oh, alright. This wheel now.
piping hasn't burst. Not yet, anyway.
Oh, okay. Now we do it. Oh, wait. Am I getting the opportunity to either do this or the other guy? Yeah. Well. I'll do this. Pretty sure that's the wrong way. I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get it. There we go. I didn't miss one, did I? Is there another one? Is there one in here? No.
The door is blocked on the other side.
We ready to blow or no? Blow or no? Blow or no? You're in the red. You're in the red. You're in the red. You're not in the red. Good grief. Can anybody loan me $5? I'd like to pay attention.
I've got to hide before the guards see me.
Who did this?
Do that one now. What? So if I don't just get out of here, what?
I think we got a walker.
Walker? Nope.
Hey!
Yep. Ah! Ah, screw you for a second. I'm gonna read this. I see Bradley being disemboweled by this man again. Was he really Charles Hawkins? My running away, the rockfall, being made prisoner under the rocks. Did someone tend to me? Bradley is alive! What is this place? Some sort of asylum? They took a man and... Bradley is alive! A woman has come to free me. She works here as a doctor. She says that she was sent by Bradley, that she will create a diversion to distract the guards so that I can get to the floor above unnoticed. Can I trust her? In the cell of the patient that they forcibly removed, the same symbol repeated over and over again. A star with a kind of branch at its center. The most astonishing thing is that this poor wretch was visited by Sarah Hawkins. What was their relationship? If I find him, will I learn more about the death of this enigmatic woman? Dr. Colden's plan did not work. Another doctor, perhaps her superior, caught her in the act, and she had to go upstairs without me. The guards are still in front of the door, and I'm in no condition to fight. I must find a way to create a diversion. I've got two possibilities to create a diversion that will allow me to get to the floor above unnoticed. The electrical machine or the gas piping system. Oh, okay. Then what the hell was the other guy all about? The other should allow me to create enough chaos for the guards to... One or the other should allow enough guards. I discovered a strange electrical machine that links to two vats filled with translucent liquid in which human organs are floating to a power-up system that runs to a dentist's chair. I've got no idea what to choose for, but I could overload the thing. It might create the diversion I need. One of the inmates is ready to help me if I find some of the sleeping pills. In exchange, he swears to tell me that he can draw the attention of the member of the asylum staff as one guard to the front of the morgue. Wait, just that guy? Really? Oh. Okay. There is an installation that seems to supply the whole complex with gas. The cells are fitted out so that there is a continuous feed. If I could get the pressure to build up, I might be able to blow it up and create a diversion. I'll say, pill guy was just supposed to get that one guard out of the way?
I've got to hide before the guards see me.
Darn it, now is that route lost to me or what?
We gotta tell him, though.
I think it is. Well, I'm gonna try, did that medical thing stick with me or no? You don't do much before you go do something else, do you? Controversial book, eh? Yeah, don't get... it's somewhere I can read it? I don't know. Or no. Oh wait, knowledge, that's gotta be it, right? Maybe. History of the 19th century. The colossal work of an aristocrat from a long generation of physicians resulted in this encyclopedic work on medicine in the past century. More complete than older works, it sometimes mentions and details certain methods from Asia and Africa. Annotated Bible. An old Bible, numerous passages have been overwritten or annotated. Strange way to study the Holy Scriptures. Dagger. Darn it. Caught again, perhaps. Most likely. No? turn this way. Woo! Good. All good. Yes, indeed. Alright, I guess we don't need to do anything else. I thought there was going to be more to it. But first,
Doctor, is that you?
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
I'm not leaving without you.
No, don't inflict this on yourself.
Come on, Sanders. Do it for my conscience.
You are making a mistake, sir. My fate is not your responsibility. The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
none? That's hard to believe.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation, but a revocation. But she failed. And that's what counts.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. Don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me.
Uh-huh. Oh dear.
No!
Sanders!
Oh my.
What the hell? I got it.
Oh dear. Maybe we should get out of here.
Okay.
Why am I going up here? I don't know.
Insane. What killed him?
Oh no. We got green gas.
Damn. The gas.
Oh dear.
Oh. My head.
Later. We need to move on.
What? Pierce woke up in an Pierce woke up in an asylum installed in the cellars of the Riverside Institute. He met Dr. Colden, a female friend of Bradley, who helped him to escape. Wandering through the corridors of this place where Dr. Fuller reigned supreme, Pierce was able to talk to a man called Francis Sanders. Before dying in full view of the detective, he accused Sarah Hawkins of being the cause of his torments. Pierce finally left the accursed building, accompanied by Bradley and Corden. The companions in misfortune decide to use the Hawkins mansion as a hideout. Man, I wish they wouldn't do these skippy thingies. What up, great old dude?
Who goes there? That nightmare again. I need a drink.
By which you mean a drink of water, right? Cool, refreshing water?
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Yeah.
Tell us. What happened?
Man.
I have flashbacks. They haunt me.
What did they do to you?
There was that Dr. Fuller and a nurse. Blood everywhere. My legs, the pain, I couldn't bear it. I was screaming. They injected me with something. I woke up at the Institute. Bradley was there.
And how you scared us. You seemed demented.
You likely woke up during the anesthesia. No wonder those memories haunt you. What in God's name were they doing to you?
What happened afterwards?
When I woke up the second time, I was in a padded cell. That's where you found me, Doctor. After you released me, I got a good look at what's in store for the patients of the Riverside Institute. Hallucinogenic gas pumped into the cells. An infernal machine. Horrific medical experiments.
Impossible. Dr. Fuller would never do such a thing.
You should believe it, Ethan. What Mr. Pierce saw is precisely what I've been trying to prove. Did you discover anything else?
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
Is it? Prudence. Never been much for prudence. So... yeah.
He's right. We can't ignore the truth.
But it could drive her mad.
Better madness than ignorance. Very well.
Really? I don't know.
I'll go to see
Maybe.
Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
Whoa.
I'll do my best.
I sure don't want to.
Let us go now and learn the truth about what's happening on this island.
The other night's events are still confused in my head.
Yeah, well, yeah. How's my sanity doing now, huh? Shaking. Oh, who wouldn't be shaken after that? Who wouldn't be shaken? This place looks better in the daytime, don't it? Leave the house or leave this room? I just want to leave the room. Alright. Pierce, Colden, and Bradley decided to team up to solve the Sarah Hawkins case. They have a new trail to follow. Francis Sanders, an art collector and friend of the painter who died right in front of Pierce. The detective goes to his house in order to speak to his widow about the Shambler. What the unfortunate man mentioned before he died. Surely Shamblers are easy to run away from, right? I'm not going to have much time to play around at this new location.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here.
Cat.
You know each other.
We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters. The main thing is that we understood one another. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, Detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me. May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
Suddenly, I don't think she can take it anymore.
We had a short conversation and then I left. I don't know what happened after that.
Oh, I see. Mr. Pierce, you must forgive my audaciousness, but I've had practice of life in high society for over 30 years. Reading one's interlocutors, recognizing the politeness of a lie, are things that are taught very early to young girls from a good family. But your lie has nothing polite about it. It is crass, insulting, and dare I say, terribly suspicious. Try to understand my position. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
Oh, now that's gonna make her mad at me, isn't it?
So ask Fuller, he's the eminent doctor. But I would caution you, you'll find his treatments more terrifying than the illnesses he sets out to cure.
That churl no longer takes the trouble to receive me. He sends his secretary to tell me that I cannot see Francis. Me. His own widow. He must think that I am a terrible wife for having abandoned him in such a way. But I only wanted what was best for him.
I'm not here to condemn you, Mrs. Sanders.
Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
All right.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
One thing I hate about games like this is I always make a decision and then I always immediately regret the decision because I want to know what the other decision would lead to immediately.
The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives. Did she really care for him after all?
Dear madam, acknowledge the receipt of this letter in which you demand the body of your deceased husband. I'm sorry to inform you that I cannot agree to return his body to you. At the moment of his interment, you signed a discharge allowing me to dispose of the body as I see fit. Yeah. I extend my deepest condolences to you, Thomas Fuller.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even? A house of artists. Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler, "Finally." What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting? He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom? She didn't want Sanders to have the painting. She must have felt devastated. She despises Sarah Hawkins, but it's the painting she truly hates. Why?
Because it's terrible?
Ah!
The Shambler. I need to see it.
Need is a strong word, sir.
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
Wax cylinder. Edison gold molded record. No. Bathroom, probably.
A strange Amerindian pendant. I could use one of those.
The Whale and the Cod, A Brief History of Darkwater Island by Erwin Greenmouth. It is focused on the past glory of the island. Cool.
Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
Dear Francis, I beg you to give up all hope of ever owning this accursed painting. If our friendship has any meaning to you, please spare me the weight of guilt. I cannot be the architect of your fall. I beg you, my dear friend, forget the Shambler. Your friend, Sarah Hawkins.
An old diary.
Ooh. This volume spends some time on Reverend Wickwood's community. His wife expresses her worries about the strange dreams that the Reverend's congregation are having since their arrival on the island. Some members of the community, her husband included, began to speak of their vision as a messenger sent by God. She is scared, and they will suffer the same fate as the lost tribe. I don't know, key. Always good to find keys.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
I'm not here to cause trouble, if that's what's worrying you.
Worry me? Don't overestimate yourself. If the last beating wasn't enough for you, I can always give it another go. But as long as you keep out of my way, you're free to carry on with your visit.
All's fair in love and war, I suppose.
Would you read the book? You got... Oh, it's the Malleum Monstarium or whatever. Sure. Oh, yeah. Hey, you didn't say it was unholy. You just said if I wanted to read it. I'm always down for reading a book. That's not fair at all. Dissertation or an anatomical question. It's work of a student in book form. Although the observations are relevant, they lack the expertise of an experienced physician. However, the questions asked allow us to imagine new ways of exploring human anatomy. Ah, here's the gallery. Hey, fish face. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Klingon dagger. Oh. Aren't you just the prettiest little squid head I've ever seen? Fun. Where are the Cenobites? Something to hide in, really? Eh. What this?
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
You're good if you know that. Alright, I don't know why we would want to hide in there yet. Huh. Okay. Just, Alright, before we get... I don't have much time, so before we get too far into this, I'm just going to call it for the night. It's been fun so far. I hope that I manage to not meet a bad end in this game. Then again, it's Lovecraft, so a bad end is natural, pretty much. Previously on Call of Cthulhu. Yodelay Cthulhu! Pierce, Colden, and Bradley decided to team up to solve the Sarah Hawkins case. They have a new trail to follow. Francis Sanders, an art collector and friend of the painter who died right in front of Pierce. The detective goes to his house in order to speak to his widow about the shambler that the unfortunate man mentioned before he died. Oh, he died! Time for creepy art gallery. I saw that there are places to hide last time, so I get the feeling we're not going to be alone in here. The only question is how scary will it be? Loaded. Time to re-enter madness. First of all, though, did we explore everything in here? Yes. You evil book. Didn't realize you were an evil book. There it is over there. But hey, it's a gallery, right? So let's look at some art.
The public entrance to the gallery.
Ah. Now, what do you think of this interesting piece here? Excellent use of light, I would say. Daniel in the Lion's Den by R.U. Pickleman. Pickleman. I think it's Pickleman. I didn't even read this one. Saul's Conversion, Acts 9 by R.U. Pickleman. Sarah Hawkins. Sarah Hawkins again. Evil Wizard. Tentacle-faced lady. Mom and Dad. Ah, I love word searches. Let's see. Word search. No. If only I read Ancient Evil. Oh.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
Because they're cool. pert breasts. Delightfully shaped hindquarters. Lovely feathered wings. Now this is an interesting piece. It's known as Le Chandelier d'Eon. I wonder if you can buy these individually, or do you have to buy the whole set? Oh. What's that? Ah. Ah. Classic bear statue. I guess is not worthy of a subtitle, huh? The Mouth of Sauron? Okay. Okay, I kind of like the tentacled lion. See myself owning that.
The man transforms an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
What a weirdo. You a dog. Hold on, this is giving me an art idea. There. Alright, got that written down. Return of the Ark of Bethshemesh by W. Lawrence. Yeah, it's okay. Crying child strangling goose. Strangling a goose. Oh, that's... Seen it. Smaller in scale. Oh, saw you two over there. Smaller in scale, of course. Alas, poor Hamlet, I knew him not very well. There's like another curious little art piece. Oh. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I like that. Beethoven, hello. Child strangling goose again. Already full. Well, here we go then. Huge, your teeth. Let's have a look, shall we? Uh-oh. Oh dear.
What the hell was that?
Nothing. Let's all go to the somewhere. Sure. Where's the closet? Ah, here we go. I actually don't know if he was anywhere nearby. what's the plot of this whole scene?
I can't even touch it.
What's up, Shambly McShamberson?
No way out. No choice. I must get rid of it.
Ah, Poopy. Ah, he died. He died. At least this one doesn't take long to load.
What the hell was that?
That was a shambler. Sanity. Shaken. Not stirred. Francis Sanders, age 47, occupation art dealer. Francis Sanders knew Sarah Hawkins so well that he accused her of being the source of his suffering. The man gouged his eyes out with his own hands and smeared the walls of his cell with esoteric symbols. How hard was that to do without eyes? He seemed to be obsessed with a shambler linked to Sarah Hawkins. He died before my eyes in circumstances that I cannot explain. Dr. Fuller, age 52, occupation Riverside's senior physician. Dr. Fuller reigns as the undisputed master of the Riverside Institute and its cellars, in which he carries out illegal experiments on his patients. I don't know what he has done to me, but I shouldn't be back on my feet so soon after my fall when the tunnels under the Hawkins mansion caved in. This man is dangerous, and I'd swear that he knows more about all this business than he's willing to tell. Irene Sanders, age 41. Occupation? None. It's clear that she holds Sarah Hawkins responsible for the death of her husband. But what I don't understand about Irene Sanders is this mix of sadness and insensitivity. It looks like she had given up on her husband long before his horrid death in the cellars of the Riverside Institute. Strictly speaking, I didn't spend much time in the hospital. When I woke up, I was immediately transferred into the cellars of the Institute, a sort of clandestine asylum, where Dr. Fuller carried out his experiments on patients without being troubled. Unknown machines sit beside anatomical drawings that are disturbing, to say the least. I just managed to escape this place. I might not have as much luck another time. Oh, right, that. I forgot about that. There are laid out on a frozen stone. Wait, there are laid out? There are laid out on a frozen stone. Somebody should have proofread this stuff. One would say they are dead, but their bodies do not decompose. Are they in some form of coma? One thing is sure, these men were subjected to a type of treatment that changed their physical characteristics. I'm not sure that we can still call them men. Disappeared tribe. A tribe of men, worshippers of the sea and its benefits, landed on the shores of an island surrounded by dark waters. They were discovered by the creature some call the Devourer of Whales. For years, the creature hunted them down into their dreams until their weakened minds surrendered. Following the creature's orders, they sunk into the dark waters surrounding the island and never came back. Extract from the Malleus Mysterium. Dimensional Shambler. The Dimensional Shambler comes from a dark and inhospitable dimension where the rarity of food sources keeps it in a state of permanent starvation. This is why it is in a constant state of readiness to travel to other dimensions in order to feed on its inhabitants. Make sure you never weaken the veils of your dimension, otherwise you risk attracting the very dangerous creature. Should this happen, you just have to lay eyes upon it for its being to anchor itself in your dimension and allow it to rip you open with its claws. Okay, so touching the door drew it. I kind of figured. Malleus Mysterium. Men will gather the knowledge through the lines dictated to me by the great old ones, but also in other volumes. The visions that assail me whisper me names and silhouettes of mystical creatures. Soon the Malleus Monstrorum, repository of all anatomical, cosmic, and dimensional knowledge, will be seen as the authoritative work. This book, unholy among the most cursed books, will one day be the final rampart between man and the predators that are waiting to devour him, hidden behind the veils of parallel dimensions. Ooh. Uh-oh. Clues. Read that. Ah. $75%. It's a good number. I think that's good. Nope, I don't know what we're doing. Probably heading for the painting. Thing gets onto us again. We're not. Ah! Yeah. Oh, up in the air this time. Shows the exact wrong time to come out of there. Yep. Yes, indeed, I did. I did indeed. One, two, stick to my loo. Stick to my loo,
What the hell was that?
Is that where I'm supposed to go? Oh, hey, here's a something, something, something.
Is this dagger part of Sanders' collection, or was he seeking to acquire it?
It's part of the collection. We've seen it. Okay. All right. I know. Something we have to do now. Okay. Far from possessing the talents of Sarah Hawkins, Sanders drew a dagger with a tortured form down to its smallest detail. The guard carries a strange esoteric symbol, a recurring feature of his correspondence with Sarah. Find the dagger. Just remember to hide behind things. Mother! Did I make it? Nope. He saw me. Wait. Or did he not? Nope. Nope. Really? 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 You're a terrible shambler. Terrible shambler. Terrible. How about you go away, please? Go away. Yeah, I know.
Damn.
Nah, didn't hear a thing. Of course not. Yeah. So, it's not like you just made a loud frickin' noise or anything. Yeah. deep breath to steady your nerves. All good things come to those who shoot straight. I can't see if you're still here or not. I'm going to assume you're not. Let's find refuge in the pause menu for a moment. Okay. I was under the assumption that I broke that glass case in error, but perhaps what I needed is actually in that glass case. We shall see. We shall see. You here, Shambler? Hello? 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 Ah, there you are. Yes, head back out that way. Thank you. Why do we move so slow? Why do we move so slow? Pick up your feet, man. Pick up your feet. Alright. That was the broken case, right? Thank goodness monsters are incapable of looking in closets and wardrobes and things. out over there? Come on, man. Good grief. Don't be such a scaredy puss.
Maybe I can use this dagger.
Nope. You cannot. I think it's the wrong kind. That was close. Pretty sure this is the wrong dagger. Up here, painting.
Damn it! This dagger didn't work.
Figured. Didn't look a thing like the right one. That is not it either. You wandered back in.